sound. Crank it up. All right. So we are off to the hinterlands because it is time to start our hero's journey. It's going to be fantastic. Fantastic. Anyways, I'm just gonna copy that I'm off to adventure for a while, and we will get going. Dun dun dun. Let's load the save. Here we go. So, the adventures of Goth Elsa Severa continue through the hinterlands. I love how, like, the very first place you go is called the hinterlands, but it's in the middle of the goddamn map. It's very awkward. One day it will load. And I have questions. Okay. All right. Here I am looking dramatic in my very stripy goth elf outfit. And where am I going? We should probably grab our requisitions and our ocularum while we're at it, and then decide what we're doing. Okay, why is this person always, wandering in a place I cannot find? Oh, no, there's another quest over here. I've forgotten that. Ah, yes. There's a thing behind a waterfall. Let's never forget that. Okay. But you are always hiding somewhere around here. Okay. Grab that. Grab the ocularum. Guess last time I forgot we started our requisition quest. Eee. Oh, listen to the fighting. Anger. 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 Ah, yes. Hi, Mr. Krell. It's okay.
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
I'm with you, Varric. Why do we need a skull for this? This very strange fetch quest. I'm not saying no, but also it is just a fetch quest. Find the magical tchotchkes of doom, and you too can be a superhero. I really wish life actually did work like that sometimes, though. It would be so... Oh, there it is. So much simpler. No, don't. Okay. Just because I'm trying to back out does not mean you need to attack shit. Or maybe you do. Maybe that's just how your gothiness manifests. Okay, let's pick a quest, guys. So, these are my shards, which I don't particularly want to deal with right now. Those are the camps. That's the Master of Horses, but which is weirdly hard to deal with. What are you? Ah, yes. You. Throw a marker down there. Go grab the fade rift. Because the more we get rid of fade rifts here, the easier it is to run around. So I have been playing on my rogue thing for quite some time now, and it is a very different experience than playing with a mage, and I prefer playing with a mage, so it gets weird because I forget that I can't just long distances away. No, don't hold position. Disrupt the rift. There we go! Whee! Smack a bitch. There we go. I will say though, having stealth on the rogues has been nice because it makes setting off the rifts a little bit easier, which is not super true. With mages. Although there's this fantastic ring that I always equip to somebody whenever I get it. It's called the Ring of Doubt, and you as mage just wander around in stealth full time. It's great. Bye. It was nice to see you. Oh. More waves of demons. Such demons. I feel like Solus is probably mad at me for saying that. You. Stop. What was that I just said? Stop. I'm not going to have fire for super long, but while I do, I will set you on fire. Okay. Just everybody pile on. Okay. Let's just shock everybody then. Get you. Attack, attack, attack. God, I do so little damage. 3 damage. 3. So exciting. That was helpful. Huge. Oh, look, 45. That was actually something. Nice. Close fade rift. You got it. It is a rather obnoxious shade of green. I once was in a bathroom that was that shade of green, and I swear to you, to this day, it haunts me. Like, I understand that the shade pea green, like the shape of the food pea, is quite lovely in certain contexts, but the bathroom is not one of them. And I'm certain this place does not even exist anymore, because restaurants are like that, but, oh. Why would you ever do such a thing? Alright, there's a landmark here I haven't stabbed. Anyways.
That tower is impressive, even as a ruin. I wonder what dreams it might hold.
Possibly the dream of healing myself. That's a good starting point. What's up, tower? Selm gold-handed, fingers greasy, jeweled rings with glitter shone, took in tribes in times of trouble, fed them fat to weaken bone. Warriors great and greated numbered, sun-kissed sword to fight his wars. Drakescale shirts their bodies covered, heart wine stained their salty shores. Told his tribes a tale of treasure, over sea to north it gleamed. Whispered words to drive the droves to golden city where he dreamed. Counseled quick in dreams alone, voices wiser man ignores. Pushed the tribes until they screamed, held the dreams, crossed the waking. Well, that's creepy. I don't think I've gotten my logging stand back at... It's not Skyhold yet, it's the other one. And I need to go get that because it's an easy thing to have. Loot! Ooh, dragonling scales. There are an odd number of enemies that actually do fire damage in this thing. I think I prefer electricity resistance and fire resistance just for the sheer quantity of things that actually use those things. Also, pride demons are amazing, but annoying. When our dear viewer actually can hear me talk, it will be a little easier and I'll stop stopping to type things. Da, 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 da. There is something. There it is. Now, I was off to do something. Not going that way yet. I am going this way, which probably means it's faster to start here. Okay.
Hopefully the Inquisition can find some way to help these people.
Yes. It's funny because the hinterlands are like obviously built for your opening party. Oh, do I have anything to sell right now? I am the absolute worst at remembering to sell my shit. So, because I will start wandering around and be like, this is fine, and then suddenly I will have all 60 things and I'll be like, no, this is not fine anymore. Why did I think this was fine? Yep, that definitely does more for me. I'm never taking Bianca from you, dear, so it's okay. Okay, everybody's fine there. I know my armor's good, because it will be till I'm like level 10 or so. Da, 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 unless I build something. I have a whole 300. Oh, somebody needs the ring, because at the beginning it is weirdly hard to get decent accessories going. Me, I'll take it. Why not?
Pleased to hear it.
Da, da, da.
Please hurry. Do you have the potion?
Ah. Why are you wandering around the side of the house, sir? La, da, 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 da. Chaos! Oh, grabbed totally the wrong thing there. That's totally normal. That is so much fun. Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
The fighting between the mages and the Templars has cost too many innocent lives.
Yeah, but Cass, you also just arrested me. Like, that was nothing. So, you dragged me up a mountain. My Dalish elf is not super pleased about this, just so you know. Ah, da, da. Thank you.
Let's look around.
A Templar, I believe.
Oops. He dead. I'm sorry. What's up, Varric? Can we open this yet? Ah. No? Okay. Thanks. Not what I was looking for. The distance on that's rather crazy, actually. Whee!
It must have been some time since the renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
Look, I'm allowed to be salty about being arrested. It's not even like I believe in what Cass believes in, so, you know, that's always awkward. I'm not super inclined to faithful. Yes, we can get drunk now! We got our first bottle of Thedas! A hard liquor that's not so much served as it is brandished, coarse and indifferent. It is to your taste or it is not. The failing is yours if you cannot raise or lower to the challenge of a distiller told not to. Okay, cool. We are going to brandish some alcohol now. Oh. Am I missing something? No. There is a quest on the other side, though. And more shit to kill. I love that this poor man went out there and was just like, come, face me brother on brother.
Your abilities are remarkable, Seeker. It is fascinating to see how you and the Templars
That's just
negate
sad. There's a lot
Have
of...
you never encountered Templars before?
only at a distance. I am an apostate after all.
And they never caught up with you even once?
I am a very careful apostate.
Templar Koran. In light of the current hostilities, I believe our arrangement is no longer satisfactory. You are unable to reach me with payment, and I have no means of delivering the merchandise to you. I hope that when this unfortunate situation is resolved, we may once again do business. Tanner. Going back to the lockpicking thing, it actually incredibly frustrates me that there's a lot of things in the first area that you can't do with even your rogue until you get the deft hands perk for the Inquisition. It's so frustrating because there is a lot of really cool shit behind locked doors. That's why they're locked doors. Also, it's fun to use the companions for certain things because you don't really need to in a lot of cases, but certain things like the red I guess, but with the companions, when you get some of their side quests and stuff, they will approve or disapprove if they're in the party with you, and you can kind of get more approval with them if you bring them along while you do their side quests, even though they give them in increments instead of all at once when you turn it into them. So it is very satisfying to watch Varric smash Red Lyrium like, nope. Okay, let's find out what this is. Also, I missed a quest somewhere. Da, 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 da. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, it was on the side of the building when I picked up that letter. That letter is a quest. So, there's a smuggler running around here somewhere. Stronghold of the apostate mages. They did not want us to dream because they knew we would dream of the truth, of power, of the weakness in the world that will let us break it and forge it anew. Oh good, apocalypses. We're always so good at apocalypses. The one we have isn't enough. We are the chosen ones who have the power to enact change in this world and the will to see it through. We have conquered the circles. We will conquer the Templars. Come with us to the Witchwood. None who have the power of the Fade at their hands will be turned away. An unsigned letter at the edge of the page, partially burned. That's a good sign, right? Totally a good sign. Although, to be honest, I don't know what we're going to do about the next major part of the plot, so I'm not certain if we're going to Redwall or not with this character. Or Redcliffe. Redwall. Yes, we're going to see a bunch of tiny animals. Alright. What am I doing now? I missed this quest, but probably do something about that. Yeah, I'm gonna go set up camp first. Why? It is a she, first off, and her name is already a Severa. We are not naming it Martin. I refuse. I just flat out refuse to name my Inquisitor Martin. The other thing about wandering around in the hinterlands is because it does a good job with the immersion of things. You have to fight all the Templars and the mages until you essentially beat them into submission.
Redcliffe Village should be just ahead.
Which is really annoying, actually. Because, you know, chaos! We are not going here, so that's not a thing. Let's go here instead. So the first time I played, it took me so long to figure out how to get over to our horse master that I just never really got used to using horses at any point. So now that I've figured this out, I'm trying to figure out what type of mount I would like to have, and I really just don't freaking know. Oh god. I keep pressing that button thinking that's my stealth button. It's not my stealth button. I am a mage. I don't have stealth. I love how Cassandra always declares things to be dead. She's just like, dead! Look, there is a mage stealth thing. I was talking about this earlier. There's a thing called the Ring of Doubt, and it is easily one of my favorite equipment items. Like, it doesn't grant any particular bonuses except for the fact that you have to be a mage to use it, and you just wander around in stealth the entirety of the time until you start attacking shit. It's great, and it allows you to avoid so many battles that you with like wolves and things. Bears are the worst. They take forever to kill, and they're just large and angry, which I don't blame them for, but it's not so much fun when you're on your way to a quest. Oh look, it looks like there are mages. Needs more small bears. No, small bears are mostly what the hinterlands has, and they're not small.
The mages cannot be far.
They're not small. And then when you move on to the other areas, they're called great bears, and they're fantastic for crafting armor with, but they're so annoying to kill, and they just wander in and out. Like, hello, and you're like, hello? I just wanted to let you be a bear, and apparently you don't want to be a bear because you want to hang out with me. So I'm guessing with this actually that the level of these enemies actually alters as you go, which isn't necessarily the case with everything you fight. Look, if you're just going to start casting chill runes at things, I can do that too. Also, it's kind of fun just to shoot shit at Solus. There's a cave! Alright, let's start with the mages then. Angrily destroys barrier magic. So doors are an enemy you can fight. It's great, especially with your keeps and stuff. They legitimately make you attack the door. Which always makes me a little concerned about safety long term, because if I can attack the door, oh, what's stopping my enemies from doing the same goddamn thing? Hey! Lightning! So as you get better at the frost skill, it is really, really fun to actually shatter enemies, because there's a certain amount of stuff where if you turn them into ice statues, you can just kind of smash them and be like, goodbye. Cass, stop. Stop. I'm going to have to camp in a minute here. But because we are eating health potions like they're candy. See, look, we have 3 left. Solus, stop it. I know.
King's Road should be safer, at least for the time being.
But we still have those Templars to worry about, though.
The problem at the beginning is that you actually have 3 distance characters and 1 tank. Admittedly, she is probably the best tank you have, especially when you get her special abilities. She blesses everybody. She can take a hit like a boss. And it should be Iron Bull who can do all of that, but Iron Bull takes a lot of damage, and then just as he's about to be able to hit shit, do anything useful, he dies. It's so frustrating. because he's way more fun to take into battle than Cass is. Oh look! Stuff! Look, Blackwall is great, but he's just kind of like the middle tank. Although, to be honest, the party, like when you start taking people around and listening to them talk, my favorite version is Dorian, Blackwall, and Sarah. They just here to have a good time. Although bringing, swapping any of the above for Iron Bull is pretty cool too. Solus and Cass are usually up their own asses, so it's not as much fun. Vivienne is great in certain parties, but most of the party just wants to shit on her for being, I don't know, black, noble, and a competent mage, which drives me a little bananas. Of course, they don't say that it's because she's black, so, but we all know that's what was going on there. Da-da-da. I have new stuff. Is any of it good? Oh, that needs to go to Cass. There you go. Cool. Thanks. Oops. Nope. 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 We don't give Solus cool shit. Sorry. Not until we personally have our own cool shit. Largely because he's a healer more than anything. He spams your shielding spell, which is really great in battle. Oh, I forgot to check the armor. You are still too much for me to wear. Impressive. Ah, it requires level 6. That explains a lot. You need a hat. Cool. Moving on. So I got into a discussion about Blackwall with a friend of mine at some point. And of course he's one of the romanceable characters, and I will romance anybody with this character based on what we all decide here. But we were talking about how, while we loved his story dearly, it was very hard to decide to romance because he clearly like needs to work through some of this shit. And it's like the whole Harry Dresden thing right now. Like, I don't think Harry Dresden should be with anybody right now either, because he has to work through his own bullshit before he'd be ready to be a partner for anybody. But I love Blackwall. He just, you know, needs to romance somebody next time. God, it's true. But, you know, God forbid we didn't ship somebody. Ow! Fuck you! So painful. Okay, I need to stop fighting shit. We need to go camp. Like, right now. Give to me your stuff. And then we will leave. Quest map. We'll go there. Or maybe we won't. Oh, everybody's had a level up. How did I not notice that? I need to make decisions about myself. Okay. Ah, all right, that answers that question. I need to get myself a barrier. You see, one barrier. Apply, click this, put it in there. I can't believe I already have a thing I need to do this with. Alright, cool. Normally, I focus on some of like the ability stuff rather than the actual spells, but at least at the beginning. But some of the Frost Mage stuff requires me to have a barrier, and it's easier if I can cast one on my own. While we're running through, let's go pick up a quest, if we can. No, we can't do it that way, but I remember this area. This hill is a pain. Yeah, I'm right. Ugh, okay. Some mountains aren't meant to be climbed.
Watch your step.
You mean we shouldn't go flailing off the mountain? I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you. There we go. Some iron. I swear I spend most of my time injuring myself by jumping off things that I shouldn't. But I am, babe. It would be nice to have like a feather fall spell in this game. Of course, it's meant to discourage me from doing exactly that, so...
Shouldn't we travel to Val Royeaux now, Seeker? The breach isn't going to close itself. Indeed. The sooner we obtain help for the breach, the better.
Solus, nah. Like, we haven't done anything out here. Why are we going to go to Val Royeaux right now? Exactly. Fuck you, Solus. Although, somebody may yet want me to do that, so I probably shouldn't say that. After all, this is a romanceable Solus character. What up?
Watch yourself. Bandits up ahead. Or something anyway. They're blocking the road.
Goodbye. Opinions? Are they bandits? Should we ask questions? Should we just run into them?
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits away than taking loot. They're either stupid or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
What? Yes, because weapons are the qualification of not being stupid.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
Several groups. Some of them with bows. They've got better armor than most around here. It's too many for us. If you head out there, careful you don't get flanked. They don't take prisoners.
Thanks for the warning.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not really certain how you'd take the Inquisitor prisoner unless you were Cassandra in this game. I mostly just fight until I die. One second and we will continue on. Yes, you can definitely be taken prisoner by plot. We found a thing! Well, the recruits actually do matter to your Inquisition perks. It's actually one of the faster ways to get deft hands fine tools. So the recruiting does matter, and there's some real fun ones you can recruit, but you can't stick them in your party, unfortunately.
Bandits ahead!
Yes, Cass. I think one of my favorite things that gets recruited is the guy who smacks our keep with ghost blood. That is definitively my favorite. Yeah, shockingly, I actually know what I'm doing.
I doubt that's the last of them.
I mean, it's true. It's never the last of anything. Ooh. Let us promptly give that to Varric. Thank you. I need to go back to Haven at some point and give all this random stuff that I am... Actually, where is my next camp? Alright, so when we hit the next camp, we're going back to Haven because I need to get bonuses against smacking things. And we haven't met Maeve yet.
According to my research, the ancient elves may have set up wards near here. If we can find the artifacts they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
Okay. Are we gonna do that right now? Alright, cool. Let's go fight because poor elf is getting smacketed. Look, there are freaking demons wandering around here, although Solus would argue that we shouldn't be smacking them either.
I did not expect to see another Dalish blood here. My name is Miris. By
What's...
your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
Can I speak to you? Leave! I don't trust you! Wow. These are not great options. Trust everyone?
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting the demons is pointless.
There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
I grant that Solus has great abs. Thank you for the shot. Sure, we'll help.
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead.
After all, I already smacked a
Thank
demon
for
for
joining.
you.
I do not think I could have done this alone.
Did you have something else to say? Yes, you do.
What took you away from your clan?
They were all killed by a demon that our keeper was foolish enough to summon. I am the only survivor of Clan Vernen. I was searching for another clan that would take me in when the breach appeared. Now, I'm doing whatever I can to help with this madness.
Well, that'll be awkward because you are definitively a mage. Oh, yay! I can actually do this.
Can you manage
Alright.
it?
Already did it. There are ghosts in here. Like ghosts. Although they are very easy to kill. Loot! Accessories. I have a belt. You don't have a belt.
What manner of fire is that?
I have heard of this, but never seen it before.
So,
It is called veil fire. It is a form of sympathetic magic. A memory of flame that burns in this world where the veil is thin.
this usually means there's elven runes around here somewhere. But I'm going to have to drop this thing at some point here because I gotta fight some more stuff. Why does it light actual fire? I'm so confused by that. Alright. Let's go smack some stuff. Is everybody dead now? Great. Thanks. I want my veil fire back.
If we activate that crystal, it should react to the strength of the veil.
Yes! Varric does a flip. So does Sarah, although Cole does it. I think he also does it, but it's harder to see because Cole spends a lot of his time in stealth.
It sense elven magic somewhere nearby.
No, really, Solus? I don't want to activate this yet.
Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should
Alright,
be safer
do
for
it
travelers
anyways.
now.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace.
I need an opinion. Do we prey on the we're all Dalish together, or do we let Solus be cool? Cool.
Mahalani, Maglandeva, Viennathali.
Aye. Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go with Mathal's blessing.
Let the fools in Redcliffe play the good mage, as they always do. We know the truth. This world is ours to conquer, and every worthless peasant who threw a stone, every Templar who glared in disappointment at our harrowing, deserves to know it. follow the trail to the Witchwood and find your brothers. I hate to say, but I already cleared that out. Have I lit all the shit? Nope, I have not. There it is.
The runes are interacting somehow with the flame from the torch.
Sweet.
A weapon enchantment. This could be quite useful.
We got a fire rune. Alright. We were off to fight some more bandits. We just got a little distracted by an elvish quest. Oh sweet, somebody left loot. Much hatchet. Oh, that reminds me, I picked up a sword and I need to know if it's okay for Cass. Ah, right, I've already given her the better one. Cool. Alright. Let's fight that. Whatever's going on there. Guys, where you go? There we go. Solus, why are you always running into battle right now? I absolutely tend to kill the archers first, because even though the warriors can do a lot of damage if you leave them too long, most people get shielded against it. The archers just sit there and smash you. It's awful, and they are so squishy, and if you get rid of them in a hurry, then you can stop worrying about it.
Loot the bodies.
Who said loot the bodies? Which bodies were you intending to loot? Did I say loot the bodies? Or was it one of you guys? Were you looting each other's bodies? Did you become ghosts? I mean, it wouldn't endlessly surprise me. We don't need any heroes on this operation. We're being paid to keep things quiet and keep trade away from the East Road. When reasonable, allow targets to flee and spread word of the danger in the area. When such is unreasonable, kill all targets, regardless of colors flown. Oh good! Mercenaries! So much fun. Also, that is an exit. I don't want to exit. Okay, but I feel... Okay. Let's not exit then and find the rest of the bandits. Ah yeah, they're over here. Right. What the... Alright guys. We are all raised characters, but you know, let's not be so far away that we can't shield cast. You mean rocks don't necessarily grow in weird step shapes? I'm shocked. Oh hey, more people! What's up, people?
We could make camp here.
Yes, I agree. Oh, da-da. Ooh. Thing to read. Preliminary digs have been more successful. It is extremely surprising to find such a high quantity of the product this close to the surface. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was growing. On one hand, it gives us an advantage without having to work with the old families back in Orzammar, or even take this through the official guild channels. Our families stand to make a killing. On the other hand, the proximity to the surface and to the populated areas of Redcliffe raises an interesting challenge. The war between the mages and the Templars should keep people out of the area for now, but as soon as the humans are done trying to kill each other, any operation we start will be uncovered. If we're going to take advantage of this opportunity, we need to keep people out of the area. I'd recommend manufacturing some bandits. Alright, well, 3D print some. This part of Ferelden is lousy with them, so they shouldn't attract much attention, and nobody will have trouble believing that bandits would stake out some of the territory. By the time anyone uncovers the operation, it'll either be tapped out, in which case we'll be gone, or we'll have the operation running smoothly, in which case we'll be wealthy enough to deny everything and throw some money at the throne by way of apology. I don't know. I like this dwarf. Alright, our supplies are replenished, and we are on our way back to Haven, so we are better at smacking our enemies. And also, so we get to talk to Lord Josephine. There we go. And also, once we find that camp, we leave it, because if we go out the other side, there's a dragon! Which is only fun to take somebody out and see when it's Bull. Bull just is so excited to see it. He's just like, please tell me we're fighting it. I love Bull. He's still my favorite romance plotline so far, but Dorian's a close second. We always start all the way down here. Oh, I remember what this is. We already have all of this. Why are you... why do you keep doing this?
What kind of name is Charter, anyway? Things in this world are finite. One man gains, another has lost. Those who steal from their brothers and sisters harm to their livelihood and to their peace. Our Maker sees this with a heavy heart.
In this line of work, we can afford to forget nothing.
I'm into whoever that is. Oh, look. You know Andraste's old Mabari? He don't show up in the chant, and if you ask those holy sisters, well, they'll say Andraste can't have had some big old smelly war dog, but all Ferelden knows it right. Our sweet lady needed someone who would warm her feet at night. And there's Andraste's Mabari by the holy prophet's side, in the fight against Tevinter, that dog would never hide. They say the Maker sent him special, always loyal, without pride, so he could be the sworn companion of the Maker's holy bride. Oh, that dog, he guards Andraste without arrogance or fear, only asking of his mistress just to scratch behind the ears.